more of my 20th Century Fox VHS and DVD collection. We continue now with that. And we begin this part with Speed, released November 15th, 1994. This is a very good, and this is actually a very good action film. Of course, Siskel and Ebert also gave the sequel, Speed 2, 2 thumbs up, but Speed 2 is very infamous. As you might have known already. And just like my tape of An Affair to Remember, this actually has a print date instead of a week in your code. And the print date on this tape is October 4th, 1994. Now I have True Lies. Thrice. This was, in the United States and Canada, the very first movie to have the Fox logo that I remember from childhood. I'm talking about the first CGI Searchlights logo. Alright, this is the demo tape of True Lies. And it was released, as it says there, January 11th, and as it states on the front, the tape of True Lies, well, actually, the next two copies I have of it, are of tapes that came out January 11th, 1995. In the back here, Wham Bam Slam Bam Action Packed, a heck of a ride according to Joel Siegel. $150 million action adventure of the year. No rental title released in the last 3 years has a higher intent to rent than True Lies, according to independent research. True Lies scored an A with males and females of all ages, according to CinemaScore. All-star cast includes Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Arnold, and Tia Carrere. Yep, street date for this one, January 11th, 1995. Printed during the 42nd week of 1994. Oh. And the preview video cassette for January 1995. I have both a bootleg and an official copy of the released version. The demo tape just has a preview for the movie itself. Just has the FBI warning, the FoxVideo logo, and a preview for this movie. And then goes right up to the movie, I think. Now here's the bootleg of True Lies. You could tell this is a bootleg because look at what kind of case this comes in, for starters. Just a general cardboard slipcover case. And notice how the label, how small the text on the label is. Look at that. There's even a telephone stamp, but I don't know how that got on there. And some obvious tape on the recording tab. The hole where the recording tab is. No one can Yurko a print or any variety. This has color bars, and then it goes right to the middle of the Fitness is for Everybody PSA, and then it has a preview for Airheads, which is from a tape of another Fox movie called The Chase. And then the FoxVideo logo and on with the show, basically. And at the end of the movie, FBI warning, and then a black screen, and then someone hits the stop and rewind buttons on the VCR after that. Now here's the legally released legally available copy of the actual release of True Lies. which I will say once again came out January 11th, 1995. Here's what the label on the actual True Lies tape looks like, by the way. And it was printed during the 18th week of 1995, this copy. And the tape comes with a little card here. Cast yourself in the FoxVideo Movie Club. Enjoy a great cast of characters. This is stuff about, new releases from Fox. Invitation to shop around the studio store for merchandise offers available to members only. Play games and win great prizes. Vote for movies to be released from the studios in this fall. Scoop your friends with the latest studio news. Call for information on FoxVideo titles. Hollywood is waiting. Mail your card today. And here's the back of it, which has a photo of Marilyn Monroe in the background. And nobody ever wrote on it. This actual release of True Lies is a preview for Speed at the beginning, followed by the Fitness is for Everybody PSA, and then the FoxVideo logo. And the Fitness is for Everybody PSA, by the way, being the full, complete PSA, not, the partly abridged version thereof. Here's the 1994 remake of Miracle on 34th Street from John Hughes. It was released November 7th, 1995 on VHS. I caught it in the label, obviously. Look at that. And this is another FoxVideo tape with a print date. Not a week in year code. The print date is September 17th, 1995. In 1995, Fox started reissuing their tapes as part of their older films, as part of a new series called 20th Century Fox Selections. This is one of the first tapes from that series, Can Can. You have the little anecdote about Khrushchev's experiences with this movie is at the middle right. Middle to lower right. Yeah, 1960 20th Century Fox movie. If I didn't mention that already, that is. And surprisingly enough, this tape is not copy protected, even though it was printed during the 8th week of 1995. It's not copy protected, so I could obviously dump this copy of Can Can to DVD. Alright, here's 20th Century Fox Selections tape of Big with Tom Hanks. Also from 1995. This is get the jump on Fox's upcoming video releases. That thing this reply, and inside there was an ad for the Selections tapes that were around during 1995. I have no idea where that particular ad went. Still trying to look for it. On and off that search bar, that ad. Printed during the 12th week of 1995. Alright, here's a tape of a Fox Kids show called Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego. It has the episodes Moon Dreams and Split Up, and was printed during the 24th week of 1995. Yo Go Power Rangers! Yep, this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the 42nd week of 1995 and released on VHS November 21st of that year. And 20th Century Fox Selections tape of Norma Ray from 1996. We have a little anecdote here. After searching for the right American tale to show the story of Norma Ray, the filmmakers found Opelika, Alabama, and probably forgot to put the K next to word new, but they knew instantly it was right. Hundreds of the local residents worked on extras or bit players in the production. Printed during the 47th week of 1996. Here's Nutcracker on Ice. This is an NBC sports program, ironically, on CBS FoxVideo. This tape is from 1996. And printed during the... This is a recycled tape, actually. It's from the 6th week of 1996 and taped over tape printed during the 32nd week of 1991. (1996) was the year that Fox began releasing tapes of individual episodes of The X-Files, usually 2 per tape. This tape is of the episodes Pilot and Deep Throat, which were the first 2 of the show. The series ran on Fox from 1993 to 2002, and is revived, has been, revived for a few episodes per start of the year, beginning in 2016. Printed during the 6th week of 1996. We'll come Beyond the Sea and EBE. More episodes of The X-Files released on one tape in 1996. The 33rd week of 1996 is when this tape was printed. Will Smith famously declared in this movie, "Today we celebrate our Independence Day." Independence Day was released November 26, 1996 on VHS with a free 3D live-action artwork piece, plus a 3 bonus offer, plus a $5 mail-in rebate. We're going to look at those after I show the case. Here's the art. And on the back of it reads, "The success of Independence Day has gone beyond anything we could ever have imagined. We knew that we were creating a very special film, and are pleased that it has struck a chord with such a vast audience. Now and in the years to come, we hope that you and those close to you will have the opportunity to enjoy this film over and over again." Signed, producer and co-writer Dean Devlin, and director and co-writer Roland Emmerich. And it has all these world offers inside. Poster offer here, and for the Sound of Music tape. $5 rebate offer for the Sound of Music. A little card there for the FoxVideo Movie Club. Again, by this point we need the Club Fox. Alright, here's the tape itself. Printed during the 39th week of 1996. Here's a copy of the same movie, the same tape of this movie, but without a case, and printed during the 44th week of 1996.